B Marsh Boxing, what's happening, world? Back at it with another boxing video, and this is my post-fight review for Kyrone Davis coming in this fight versus David Benavidez in David Benavidez' hometown in Phoenix, Arizona. And there's levels to this, and we could give the man Kyrone Davis his excuses, but he came off a 3 week notice, you know what I mean? So he was a late minute replacement, and Benavidez treated him as such, you know what I mean? The man David Benavidez was just on top of Kyrone Davis from the beginning of the bell, or the first bell, hunting him down on the front foot with the body shots, punching to the head with the 1-2s and the left hooks. It was a nice punch variation from the man David Benavidez, ultimately breaking down Kyrone Davis from the get-go. Kyrone Davis is a tough fighter. I thought he should have had got the victory against what's the guy's name? Excuse me, Anthony the Dog Durrell. But he didn't get the decision. But he got an opportunity to even fight a better fighter than the Dog Durrell did in their last two fights. You know what I mean? With the Dog Durrell beating, knocking out that guy he fought the last time, the guy from the Contender, that Mexican American fellow. Well, Kyrone Davis got a much harder test in fighting the man David Benavidez. You know what I mean? And well deserved, because like I said, I thought he deserved to get the W in his last fight with the Dog Durrell. He showed a lot of showed a lot of heart in there. You know what I mean? Trying to go toe to toe and stay in the pocket with the man David Benavidez. But when he was languishing on the ropes, that's when David Benavidez started to apply pressure, especially with the combination punching. Just battering him on the ropes. You know what I mean? Not every punch was getting through, but I'm sure most that did, they did inflict damage. You know what I mean? The left hooks to the body, the faking to the head with the 1-2 left hook. Then he goes downstairs with the left hook to the rib cage. It took a toll on the man. Um, what's his name? Kyrone Davis, especially in the seventh round, and that's when ultimately the corner of Kyrone Davis threw in the towel. And that's a smart move they did. They fighter came in on a late minute replacement. The last 3 weeks, and he was getting battered in there, and there was no need for that, especially if, like I said, he just got because he got to fight on a short notice replacement. He had no chance on beating David Benavidez, and Benavidez looked great, to be honest. You know what I mean? He looked much better than he did in his first fight back when they was fighting in the bubble over there. But he looked, and he was fighting in front of a crowd. You could tell he was feeding off the momentum of the crowd over there in Phoenix, Arizona. It's a good victory for him. This is a statement fight for him because look, the guy's undefeated. He's Canelo Alvarez mandatory for the WBC strap. He was the two-time champion. When he had the strap, Canoli wanted no parts of him. When the man gets stripped of the WBC strap, all of a sudden, Canelo is now eager to fight for the WBC belt against Avni Yildirim. Now, it's only right as a man, Canoli should actually look himself in the mirror and say, look, this guy's undefeated. He's had this strap twice before. Everybody in the world, the first name they mention that they want to see Canoli fight is David Benavidez, ultimately the best fighter at 168, not named Canoli. So why not? You know what I mean? That's the question Canoli got to ask himself, and hopefully he can deliver this fight to fight fans. You know what I mean? It's not a given David Benavidez wins it. It's not a given Canoli wins it neither. This is a younger, hungry, bigger, stronger fighter that Canoli has not faced. You know what I mean? If you're going to compare the Caleb Plants, who I believe David Benavidez would have beat, possibly stopped. You know what I mean? This kid, ever since I seen him on TV at 19 years old on them early PBC on Fox shows, this kid got power. You know what I mean? He does have his flaws, but which fighter doesn't? This the fight we want to see. B Marsh Boxing. Leave your thoughts and comments. Let me know what y'all thought about this seventh round stoppage for the man David Benavidez on Kyrone Davis. You know what I mean? And leave your thoughts and comments and let me know who would you like to see David Benavidez and see fight next. If you have anybody other than Cannoli, let me know in the comment section and we can talk about it. All right, Be Much Boxing. I'm gone. What's up, Set Shot? How you doing, man? He says quite an entertaining fight. Hell yeah, yeah, it definitely was. Well, it's pretty much one-sided, but the punch variation and how the man broke him down, broke the man Kyrone down to the very last compound was pretty impressive. You know what I mean? So Be Much Boxing. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm out.